Today, our host, Donna Yeager, and a few of our volunteers, Kim, Glenn, and Matt, reminisce about our 35 years of on-the-move shows and production. Now here's Donna.
Hi, I'm Donna Yeager with On the Move, and I'd like to welcome our very special guest, Kim Carson. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you for having me.
And Glenn Kaplan. Welcome, Glenn.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. And Matt Keller. Welcome, Matt.
Thanks, Donna.
Now, we have had an amazing 35 years of On the Move, and I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your hard work and incredible hours and hours and hundreds of hours of, probably thousands of hours of all of your hard work. And I want to kind of talk about some of the fun shows that we've done, kind of my favorite ones. I mean, all of them are my favorite, but I'm just thinking that Glenn, when you were an early crew member towards the beginning there, you went skiing with us, snow skiing, where I was on the sit ski.
Yes.
And that was fun, right?
How could I ever forget?
I know. And actually, you have a picture that we wanted
I do.
to show too. Well, there's the
My
picture
goodness.
of me skiing. And then here's a picture of you
That's
when you
me.
were with us.
That's
And
yeah.
Jill.
And it was so funny because it was a crazy, wonderful, simple twist of fate how I met you and your wonderful team here.
That's right.
And I was working for, if you remember, Congressman Tom Campbell at the time,
Right.
and someone couldn't make it. You were shooting their town hall meetings. And they
That's
said,
right.
could you go and meet these people and do a town hall meeting?
Yeah.
Well, that was 28 years ago, and I worked for them for 3 months, and here I am still with you.
Yeah. Yay.
So it was wonderful, and we've had so many fun times.
That's marvelous. Thank you. And then also, I remember how wonderful the Celebration of Courage was, because that was an incredible show where the Santa Clara County honored disabled people all over the Bay Area, and they honored me. Laurel Birch actually made the award. Beautiful crystal, 18 karat gold wings, and just, it was a beautiful, gorgeous award, so pretty. Anyway, and then and Michael Nure, the actor who was in the Flashdance, he was the presenter of the award and the honor, and so he was really cute. Anyway, yeah, but he's a wonderful man. I've kept in touch with him through the years, and recently, when Charlie Wiedemeyer passed away, actually Michael came to the service and spoke at the SAP Center, and very, very amazing man. Anyway, and then so the actual award looks like this. It's like a crystal. There. Oops. The next. Anyway, well, it's in there somewhere. But it's a beautiful award, so we might not be able to find it anyway. And then. So another fun thing that I really enjoyed was I got to pose with the adorable little chimpanzee. I think we have that one. Let's see if we... Yeah, there he is! So cute. I like animals, can you tell? But anyway, so that was fun. And then let's see. Oh, and here we go. You were here again, Glenn, at the Whitewater River rafting trip that we did.
Oh, yes.
That was exciting. Oh, my goodness.
And you and Don and Jean.
Yeah. Well, and
my wife Jill went to that one, and she did it with the ski trip.
Right. And I was sitting in the middle of the raft, which was actually safer because it turned out to be a 4. It was pretty dangerous.
And everyone was
Or was it a
screaming.
5?
You were laughing, and everybody else was screaming.
There goes the mic. Sorry about that. But it was fun. Oh my gosh! And actually, I went another time after that, even because I enjoyed it so much.
It inspired a lot of people, I'm sure, to do the same.
It was definitely fun. We really had a good time. And then, actually, as a result of On the Move, I was asked to represent the disabled population, and I was able to go to Japan And we, this is a woman in Japan. She was interviewing me live in Tokyo, and so that was an exciting, interesting situation. And then we actually got to sing on stage. We had 6 different concerts that it was called On the Move, On the Move Band, and so Bob McMahon wrote the words to the On the Move theme song, and so he sang it with us, and we had a wonderful time. That was great. And the mayor of the I think it was Tokyo. Anyway, the city, he was a wonderful man. He didn't speak Japanese the first day we met him, but the second day he had a really long paragraph of, I am so happy to meet you, and I am so glad that we got the chance to visit. Wow, I was impressed. Very nice gentleman. So anyway, and then this is the actual band performing on the stage. It was huge. It was like the equivalency of the Center for Performing Arts here. It was a big facility, big location. It was very nice, and we had a lot of fun. So that was definitely fun. Okay. Anyway, so then, well, actually, a really wonderful memory of mine was my wedding to Joe, and we actually had a couple shows about the wedding and about different locations that we went to during our marriage. And actually, Jerry LeBonville is here today, and he was in the wedding party. I think you're the only one that's still living in the Bay Area here. I think so. Wow. So anyway, but that was lots of fun. So and let's see, the honeymoon. Oh, the honeymoon picture is kind of cool because I don't know if we have that or not. I thought we did. Anyway, well, maybe we do and maybe we don't. Okay, we won't worry about that. Okay, and then
secret honeymoon.
I know.
So where did you go?
I know. Oh, we were in Hawaii. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. And we had the turtles that were on the black sand beach came right up and kind of said, hello, we're going to take a nap now. Okay. It was fun. Okay, anyway. And then, but the other thing that was really awesome with when I was married to Joe is we moved up to Oregon, and I had the chance to raise a miniature horse, and his name was Jasmo. Wonderful horse, but there's a picture of Jasmo down there on the frame. But he was a wonderful horse. Actually, you know how you have service dogs and service animals? He was a service horse. Yes, he was. He was a therapy-trained horse. So I took him into about 15 different nursing homes and different care facilities. So it was pretty fun. We had a great time. But anyway, and I also had a service dog at the time, and you can see the service dog isn't much bigger than the actual service horse.
Service horse.
But he was beautiful, and I literally walked Jasmo around my front yard with the dog leash, because it kind of put his little hooves kind of wore down the hooves a little better. Anyway. So, but that was fun. I think I'm gonna go on. Okay. You can only talk so much.
So what does a service horse do different than a service dog?
I don't know. He was really talented. He would pick things up for me. He's really cool.
Nice.
But
I'm surprised
mostly,
you didn't recruit the service turtles.
oh, I know. Well, they're protected by law, so didn't want to touch them. They were tired. They had a long journey. That's okay, but that's a good idea. I'll think about it. No.
Need volunteers to make on the move, keep on trucking.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta keep on the move. That's so true. Anyway, and then one other really bizarre situation we had. There was a gentleman that also had therapy animals, and there was a Brahma bull 2,000-pound Brahma bull. And yes, I was crazy enough to volunteer my services. This Brahma bull took a little teeny tiny piece of banana from my mouth. And okay. He kind of went, licked my face off. That's really disgusting. Anyway, but he was very gentle. Took the bananas away from me. Yeah.
Nothing you won't try.
No. That's true. It was interesting. What can I say? Yeah. So, but anyway, Matt, tell us a little bit about your experience of being a crew member.
Yeah. So I started about 2 years ago. I think it was early 2017 when I first met you. And we were introduced by Jerry, who's another crew member. And I actually work with Jerry. So I see him at work, pretty often. And he basically just kind of said, hey, I do this volunteer work. If you want to kind of swing by and check it out, we would love to have you. So I did, and here I am. So it's been very, very interesting so far. Learned a lot about, the whole process of filming. I got to meet a bunch of the guests, which was very interesting. So it's been a great experience.
Oh, that's good. Very good. And how about you, Glenn? I know it's been a couple years since we were back, but I mean, we got to interview you. Yeah, that's right. We got to interview you too.
Yeah, thanks for that warning.
Yeah, I know. Well, you've been on both sides.
I've been on that side.
You've been behind the camera and in front of the camera.
That's what's so wonderful. You guys are so unbelievable, the way you bring everyone in and make them family. And, when I first came in, I remember that at the beginning, after that day when I was filming the show, and you said, do you ski? And can you hold a camera?
Yeah.
And they reeled me on in that way. And we've done since then. I think we did this Vets with Nets salmon fishing derby, and the river rafting trips, and Paralympics. It goes on. And I even brought with me the tape numbers.
Wow.
13, 14, 15, and 16. And I'd love to see this reel again because it has the earthquake.
I know.
Preparations for earthquakes.
When
for the
we talked
disabled,
about the earthquake.
which is so much, we keep talking about how fun and enjoyable it is here, but it's all educational as well.
Right.
And teaching and bringing information to the public, and that's what you've done for so long. It's incredible.
Thank you. Well, I enjoyed talking about stem cell research, too. That was another show that was really cool. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. So, and then actually the I enjoyed the sailing. Oh, okay. The sailing was a lot of fun too, because we were able to actually go on the San Francisco Bay, and it was really lots of fun. I mean, really awesome. So, but anyway, and then Matt Roloff, when we were up in Oregon, I forgot to talk about that before, but Matt Roloff had a pumpkin farm up in Oregon, and he's in a TV show called The Little People, and Little People, Big World, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, and he was a great guy, but quick story, when I was 8 years old in Shriners, anyway, I was in the hospital with back surgery, and I was feeling a little sad because my parents were in Singapore or something. Anyway, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, so, but here comes Matt Roloff wheeling into my room. I had a private room, and he's like, "Hey, my name is Matt. What's your name?" It's like, Donna. He's like, "Why are you crying?" I said, "I just kind of miss my family." "Oh, okay, well, can I sit with you for a while?" So he visited with me, and that was a lot of fun. And then I got to see him up in Oregon quite a few years later. And I think he remembered me. He said he remembered me. So but it was pretty cool to see his pumpkins that he sold. We bought a bunch of pumpkins. What are you going to do, But anyway, so Kim, tell us about your experiences with On the Move.
Well, I've just been behind the scenes. I haven't enjoyed any of the fun trips that you guys have taken, but
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay.
Well, we've had
fun.
some of our own
Anyways, we make our
trips.
own
That's right.
fun. So mostly headed to the movies.
That's right. Right.
It's been a lot of fun. But it has been nice watching what goes on here, and always interesting hearing who you're interviewing next and what the topics are.
That's true. It's always fun. Never a dull moment.
Never.
Well, speaking of which, now, guess what? I'm so excited. We have a surprise for the crew. And Kim has been so wonderful
Pardon
to
me,
offer
volunteer.
to help. We're going to hand out all these gifts to everybody.
So Donna has gifts for everyone. So we need Bill and Anthony to come forward.
Or maybe we'll bring those. We'll go. Linda, could you please bring those to them? They're in the other room. They kind of are working really hard, and they can't leave their post. Thank you very
We
much.
have one for Dory and Deb and
Dory.
Charles.
There's Dory. Charles, could you come on over here? Please.
And
Deb.
Trish and Tracy and Robin.
Oh, there's Robin. And here's Trish.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I can't.
Oh, on the other side. The other side. Oh, there you go. Thank you. There's
And then we have Glenn, Jerry,
Tracy,
and
Roy.
Gary.
Wow.
There we go. Oh, that's for Glenn.
Well,
There,
it sure
Glenn.
shows how many people it takes to make this work.
There, here, Glenn, that's
right.
for you right
And
there.
Joy.
On the left. There's Robin.
I think.
Right in the middle. There we go.
Glenn, right here.
And there's Gary.
Thank you, Donna.
Oh,
There's
you're
Jerry.
welcome. There's Jerry.
Thank you.
And this is Joy.
Oh, Joy's not here. Oh, thank
Joy's
you.
not here. Let's see. I think
We're
there's
getting down
just
to the bottom here.
couple more. So Mike
Oh, there's Mike.
Matt.
Uh-oh, Mike went back.
Thank you.
and Linda.
Yay, Linda! Thank you.
Yours. And then
much.
we have
Thank you.
one last gift
Here's
here.
Mike. Here's yours.
And this is for Donna, because she's always thinking of everybody else. So,
Sweet. Thank you.
yay! She wanted to surprise everybody with shirts, so I figured we'd surprise her too.
Gosh. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that
Thank
pretty?
you.
And Donna's such a selfless person. She's not even thinking about herself.
No, I want
She's giving everything to everyone. And
Thank you.
you've been the glue, you and your mother and your whole family and your father for so many years to keep this going. It's
Thank
really incredible. Thank you so much.
Well, that was the goal. I mean, when I was in high school, I thought, we really need to educate people about physical disabilities because there really isn't any information out there of what, we could be nuclear physicists or whatever we want to be. So, as long as it's legal.
So you had the idea when you were in high school, and it took a while to develop. And
Right, yeah. Because I won't say where, but back east, one of the principals said that I couldn't graduate with my class because they had to climb up the 8 steps, to get up to the stage, and I was like, that's not very nice. So the janitor actually built a ramp overnight, and he was fired for doing that. I thought, we need to educate people, We should applaud him for doing such a wonderful thing. So that was my goal from way back then.
And you've never stopped. If you watch all the, how many shows have you done now?
450 something.
450. Yeah.
Oh, yep. And we have another surprise for everybody. We have a cake, an on-the-move cake. Thank you, Mike. Mike is doing his Vanna White impression. Okay.
You're not going to
Vance,
are you?
Vance White. Anyway, so I wish the audience could enjoy this yummy cake, but
Can they see
they'll
it?
tell you how yummy it is.
Try to hold it up for the,
Yeah, Mike kind of held it up there, but
yes?
oh, here we go. Dory's getting it. As it slides
Should I
on the
hold
floor.
it up or is this dangerous?
I don't know. We can hold it up a little.
on the
Is that
move
okay?
people aren't scared, are they?
We'll have an on the move cake very soon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. That's funny. So anyway, but I definitely, well, let me ask Glenn a little bit more about your adventures with us. We'll talk a little bit more. So what do you think? What were some of, like when you did the salmon derby, you had to wake up at like 4 in the morning, right?
And it wasn't just that. It was watching these guys.
Right.
I think it was the Monterey Bay
Yeah.
Disabled Veterans Salmon Derby is what it was called.
Right, right.
And that was the first time. And again, you educate everyone. You educate people who are watching the show and people who are sitting around in their room going,
Right.
I can't do this anymore. And here's 15, 20 disabled vets
Right.
going down the ramps and fishing and educated us.
Yeah.
You know, all the people on the crew are educated every day when we come
Yeah.
and see you and still are.
Well,
And
it's been a lot of
inspired.
fun.
It's just, I'm sure there are so many people who got out of whatever room they were sitting in or bed they were sitting in, saying, "I can't." And all the things you've done. You can have a list for 400 and some, right? Skydiving, hang gliding, river rafting, skiing, and now they're doing it because of you and your people here.
Right, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of
So
work,
I'm
but a lot of
very,
fun.
very lucky and very blessed to have
Yeah.
had that simple twist of fate and met you.
Oh, thank
and
you,
this
thank you.
wonderful group.
Well, but literally, we would not have a show if it weren't for all the incredible volunteers that we've had. I mean, I thank you, like Steve Martin says, thank you, 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 because it's so true. It really is, because I mean, it's a lot of work, and to be, you guys are so devoted to leave your families and your loved ones and really kind of drop everything to come, and help us out for a couple hours. And like Charles Cobbins, he drives all the way from San Francisco, and you guys are driving Sacramento, long distances to help us out. So we just really appreciate so very much all the help that you guys do, and we have pictures on the left board there of a lot of the group shots that we've taken through the years, and it's just been amazing. My goodness, it really is. So it's every single time we're in the studio, it is a collaborative effort. It's a lot of work, and you guys are amazing, and so we thank you, and we're so happy that you guys are helping us out and being here with. I love it.
Thank you.
You keep us going. You keep us on the move.
I'm so happy when I see that number on my phone.
It's Donnie.
Yes, I'll be there.
Thank you so very much. And I mean, literally, the cake and the little gift that I have for you guys is nothing compared to. I mean, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys so very much, because I told them I'm not going to cry. I'll try not to do that. But I really do appreciate everyone that's helped us out, because it's just amazing. We're so thankful and so lucky. Really. We've had people from all over the world on the show. But Kim, I want to thank you so very much for joining us. Thank
Well,
you.
it's always fun, and it's always a pleasure to be here with you.
Thank
So
you.
anytime.
Thank you. And Glenn, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Matt.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you so very much for joining us. Until next time, I'm Donna Yeager with On the Move. Have a wonderful day.
We're on the move. We're striking out to set the pace. We all can choose to make a difference. Our time is overdue. If we collect our dreams, take them on the move. We're rolling and we're walking, but we're not sitting still. There's a world of adventure to explore. We're signing and we're talking from New York to Brazil, from Canada on out to Singapore. We're on the move to make this world a better place. We're on the move. We're striking out to set the pace. We all can choose to make a difference. Our time is overdue if we collect our dreams and take them on the move. the move to make this world a better place. We're on the move, we're striking out to set the pace. We all can choose to make a difference.